some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Clemson's offense will go on the attack first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Paul.
And you got to come out taking a shot on the first play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Racing down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Clemson. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's turning it on! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. And the Bulldogs have pushed it inside the 20. They'll leave it with him. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Just run something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game when they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're setting up the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And how about this defense? Not getting frustrated. They've given up a bunch of yards. You're down in your scoring area, but nice job bowing your neck on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, not getting frustrated. Good job focusing by this defense.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Working the middle, it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Clemson jumps to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Good, disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
privilege to have a receiver like this as a quarterback as you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clemson is quick to the line.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got him. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end getting vertical. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him. And that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 30, he's going. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down, got to use their time wisely.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
To the air on first down. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they stopped him in the backfield on third down and short. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. And you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Dahl. He really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They send the tight end in motion. Lost a throw on first down. Throwing right. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. And he's dragged down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
This offense has to get this guy the ball. It is meant. As possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Dogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. And we're locked up here in the 3rd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Comes and jumps to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the hurry up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. A mere yard away from pay dirt. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead. Touchdown, Clemson. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
To the air on second down. Gonna let it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's played. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive.
Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The give on the inside. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
On 4th down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock. Wore these guys.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime, or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Not out on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up waiting the 4th. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the touchdown Tigers. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Okay, 1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Great place to start for this offense. Power football with the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Clemson will come to the line with the first and goal. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Defense still with a couple of timeouts. They can force the issue, make the offense snap it again as they take a knee on this one. I know this is disappointing, but